What do you make of how is it playing out on your show when you've been talking about Afghanistan and whatever level you've been talking about the last few days in terms of just what we saw on TV over the weekend and what's happening now?
Right. Well, it's a tough one, Dean, because the first of all, there's this very fundamental and simple reality that is rarely stated on television, but needs to be said over and over again. That there are two pieces of the three pieces to this puzzle, two presidents out of the three presidents that have dealt with this. That's setting aside Obama for a moment because he basically
Right.
didn't do anything, which I condemn, frankly. He should have, but nonetheless, there are three people. Two of the three people here are almost never mentioned on television, and the first is George W. Bush. The Taliban offered to arrest Osama bin Laden. Bush said, no, thank you, I'd rather have a war. It was part of his 2004 re-election strategy. He made that very clear. He told that to Mickey Herskowitz, the guy who his family hired to write his autobiography, A Charge to Keep. He said, if I get elected, I'm not going to have a little war like my daddy. I'm going to have a real war, and it's going to last until the next election, basically. George W. Bush lied us into this war, saying, we've got to get this guy, and that's what our mission is. And of course, that wasn't what our mission was. Our mission was to get George W. Bush reelected. So number one, he lied us into a war, and he got himself reelected. And then number two, you got Donald Trump, who ordered the release of the top Taliban commander, then negotiated with this guy, and didn't get anything for us. Trump shut down 10 Air Force bases, just handed them over to the Taliban. He set the whole thing up, and he got nothing from them for us. He got nothing from them for the Afghan people. Biden isn't the guy who gave away Afghanistan to the Taliban. That was Donald Trump.